So at the bottom of the deck, we have justice coming out for you guys, which is about things being made right that were wrong. Those of you that are involved in a court case of any type, it indicates that things will be turning out in your favor. This could also point to some of you getting married or making a serious commitment. It also is striking a balance in your life energetically. It can also be an apology coming through or somebody trying to make something right with you. So let's take a look and see what goes in with this. Or you trying to make something right with somebody else. We have the King of Water under that, which could be the Queen of Water. It could be male or female. It's a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Perhaps you want to make things right, or they want to make something right with you. Let's take a look and see. Got a lot of reversals here, Taurus, except for the Ace. Woo! The Ace of Water. Okay, give me a second. I can see that a lot of you, okay, maybe we're trying to avoid having to have a conversation about something, or trying to avoid or evade a conversation, perhaps with the water sign. But it doesn't have to be a water sign. It could be their sun, moon, or rising. You'd have to know their birth time to know if they have any of water in their chart. But I see that things didn't turn in your favor because of that. Things maybe backfired, something got misconstrued, whatever. Sorry, my brain is really slow right now, and I just need to take a second to pull it together. I feel like some of you were trying to avoid having a conversation. This could be with somebody at work. It could be a friend, a family member, a lover, or somebody that you're interested in. Or having difficulty opening up and expressing yourselves, or they were with you. And it didn't turn in your favor. It didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to turn out. And I can tell this person was looking for a long-term potential with you, or you them, and they did this to you. It could be vice versa, reverse the roles, however this is. And you weren't sure how to proceed, how to make it better, how to catch up, how to further it, if this is making any sense to you. There was a lot of love in this connection. Or if it's a business partnership or a friend or something like that, there was a lot of potential for a good connection regardless. And it was maybe a close family member, or maybe it was a close friend. But I also think that some of you may have dealt with somebody in business that wasn't exactly upright, but things are going to be made right here. And maybe they promised you money or something that didn't come through, is what I'm seeing for a very small part of you. Okay? They were not on the up and up. I also see that some of you are trying to think of a way to try to reconcile with somebody that you thought quite highly of, and this person is appearing to be kind of okay with the way things are. This could be a love interest where you had a falling out, where you were avoiding something, or you had difficulty getting being on the same level, or you didn't want to, I don't know, you didn't, or they didn't say the right things, and things turned wrong. Things turned wrong, and it was like a shock, a sudden shock of a separation or a breakup or just not talking to each other. Okay, it doesn't have to be as extreme, but it can be. I feel like you want to reconnect with this water sign person because you do hold them high in high regards. Um, and you want to try to smooth things over with them because they actually make you feel really good about yourself. And you really know that there's, whether if it's a coworker or a friend, there's somebody that is positive in your life for the most part. In the business situation, not so much. This person was trying to get away with something or just wasn't on the up and up, and it may have costed you money for a very small part of you, okay? But for others of you regarding a love relationship, there's a lot of love and there's like some difficulty in communication, or you or they didn't want to, they were trying to avoid or didn't open up enough to express, I guess, what you wanted to hear. And you've been in your head about it, or they've been in their head about it, and you've been in kind of silence. And now it's kind of like one of those moments where you're like, I have to do something, or I need to, if they're not going to contact me, I'm going to contact them, or vice versa. But let me get some more on this because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that there was an avoidance of a conversation or a miscommunication, or you weren't saying what somebody wanted to hear, or somebody just is trying to disappear or be vague or something, and you're causing concern. You're causing concern, or they are with you, okay? And for some of you, there was a disappointment in money matters that occurred. And I also see you guys getting recognized at work and getting some praise and recognition at work in January. So some of this might be the past, okay? Or it could be occurring in the future, and in order to prevent it, try to be upfront with your love partner, or, tell them to be with you if this isn't happening yet. All right, so the avoidance, or the trying to get away with something, is whoever was avoiding having this conversation, or maybe acting vague, maybe something, they're gonna come out. Somebody, if you're this person, or if this person is your love interest, they're gonna come out of hiding. They're gonna come out of hiding, and they're gonna come back in the picture. Yeah, because they do have love for you, compassion for you, or feelings for you. And they want to turn things around for the better, because they don't like where it is right now. Whatever happened with that. And it may have something to do with the full moon that happened. There may have been miscommunication. Yeah, and the tower, the sudden breakdown, what may have costed money and stuff, was regarding a creative project of some sort. And with this water sign person, you want a new beginning with them, or they want one with you. Yeah, I do see that happening. Somebody wants to, you want to make it right with a water sign, or they do you, and I think there was some sort of avoidance going on. Yeah, we got the Singer of Initiation, so there is going to be contact regarding that. Either you're going to reach out to them, or they're going to reach out to you regarding some sort of miscommunication, misunderstanding, or avoidance of a conversation, or just not saying the right thing. The full moon may have actually caused this conflict or brought it about. And it was a total shock. It was a total shock, and the gotcha card is a rude awakening, a sudden shock that causes somebody to act and take initiation with the Singer of Initiation. And I feel like some of this is regarding this Tower as well, regarding a creative project. But I think something just went wrong in miscommunication with somebody that you really love and have strong feelings for. They make you feel good. For some of you. And for others of you, this could have been a miscommunication with a coworker or a friend or something, or somebody was just not being on the up and up. Wow, we're getting a lot of singers. But we got the Guardian of the Gate, and this is an opening through trial and tribulation, or through difficulties. There's a gate of passage. So what I'm seeing with this, with the Guardian of the Gate and the Justice, whatever situations that went wrong, especially for this money situation, or if it's a solid foundation relationship with somebody that is in a love relationship that went wrong due to poor communication, miscommunication, something maybe regarding on the full moon, or avoidance, just not responding, drifting away. Maybe it's a long distance situation. Whatever it is, it just caused some sort of it caused some sort of separation. And now you want to start over with this person, or you want to fix the situation. I can see, or they want to fix it with you, and I see that that's going to happen. We got Tobias of the Waters, which was deeply emotional. There was some heavy emotions going on here with this Ace of Water. That's a big love or a lot of care. If it's a close friend or family member that you had this with, there's a lot of love and care there. If it's a lover, there was a lot of emotions involved. Yeah, and then we got the communication card. There was like miscommunication, difficulty understanding each other, misinterpreted or not being clear, or just avoidance of a conversation between you and this other person, or them with you, is what I'm seeing here. So let's see. The only person showing up here is a water sign, but it could be any other sign, okay? Meaning it could be an earth sign or an air sign with a water, moon, or rising. We got hopeless release. Which I feel is, we got release twice. Hopeless release and release. Some of you were trying to Okay, this is for some of you. Some of you let go of somebody that you didn't want to let go of, or they let go of you. Okay? And it's due to lack of communication or whatever happened here. Okay? That's what I was seeing from this situation. It was like drifting away, or maybe there was a fight, maybe there was whatever it was. I don't see anything really extreme, except some sort of avoidance going on that caused some problem with a big love interest. And it was deeply emotional. And it may have happened on the full moon, but you want a new beginning because you don't want this to end, or vice versa, them with you. And it was like a rude awakening. And now there's like a new beginning that's going to be better because you're going to clear this communication up. But I do see you reaching out to them, or them reaching out to you. We got reprogram. We got homeward bound. And we got forbidden fruit, which is something that you really, really want. Which is something that you really want. So I do feel like you're going to learn how to, you're going to try to make this work, or they're going to try to make it work with you. I do see this making up happening. Now, the other things that I was telling you about that I see in here in regards to getting recognition at work, I do think that's coming through also. And whatever business matter happened here where there was somebody trying to be sneaky or wasn't on the up and up and you lost money, for those of you that this part applies, it's going to be made right. And some of you are going to be apologizing to a water sign, or the water sign person is going to apologize to you, and you guys are going to have a new beginning because there was some sort of miscommunication, avoidance of communication, avoidance, or something of that nature. But there's a lot of love potential in that connection, and it's something that you you really, really want. And they care and want you too. They care and they want you too, but something happened and it's not really clear. It looks like it's about communication and avoidance. And that could just be like not returning calls, disappearing a little bit, kind of just acting what if, whatever happens, happens. I mean, those types of things. Because it's like there is trying to say something here, but not quite able to say it right, or not able to say it, or wanting to say it. Regardless, it's like coming back to the surface, emergence to communicate. Coming back to the surface to communicate on the avoidance card. Okay, because there is a lot of love and compassion there, and things turned wrong because of some conversation or something that happened, or lack thereof. And you want to make it right, and they want to make it right too. But there was some sort of tower moment, wake up call, shock and awe. The gotcha card is totally like, what? I wasn't expecting that. And with the tower, let me see if I can see what that's about. I think it's just as a result of either the shock and awe was about that loss of money with that business person, or it's this disappearance of this water sign person, or you disappeared from this water sign person, and that was a big shock and awe. We got the Four of Air, which is sitting thinking about during a timeout. So yeah, I think it's regarding this conversation or lack of conversation. I know this is a really basic reading, but there's not a whole lot going on in here except that what I feel like is there's two people that love each other that had communication issue. And we got the Star card there. For some of you, it could be with an Aquarius. And others of you, it's with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Yeah, you've been thinking about this person and you want to heal the situation. And that's what this Tower moment. So for some of you, it may have been dramatic Some of you, it was just a misunderstanding. For some of you, it was a lack of clear communication. If you were involved with this person long distance, or you were, not communicating as much, something that set this into where do we stand, what's happening. But it's definitely something that you want. And I guess maybe some of you may have been trying to release this person, but you don't want to. And you want to heal the situation. And then there's the initiation coming through and the opening of a new door, a new gate, the guardian of the gate, to start over. So that's what I got for you guys. I hope this makes sense to you. There's not like a whole lot. To me, what I'm seeing is there is love relationship or a partnership or a friend or a family member or whatever that you had miscommunication with or lack thereof. And then something happened, an argument, something in regards to it. And now you want to make it better. And I also see you getting recognition at work and some money situation that went wrong is going to be made right. And there's going to be a new start to a love connection with an Aquarius, a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. That there's a strong, powerful love connection there, okay? Yeah. So thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I'm sending you guys positive energy for all the best. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. I'm wishing you guys an awesome 2020. Thanks again for joining me. Until next time.